Greetings, Commanders. I am Commander Jypson, and I'm here to show the Anaconda tricked out to do some RES bounty hunting. So as you can see here, I am in Townsend Hub. I'm here for the community goal. So let's look at the outfit real quick here. So I'm running some turret lasers here on the bottom. In the huge slot, I'm putting the large turret pulse laser. And I'm also using a gimbaled pulse laser for my other large. And on top, two more gimbaled large. And on the side, I'm using two multi-cannons to do some finish work. And in the small slots, I'm using two more turret pulse lasers. Now, for my kill warrant scanner, I'm running a Charlie, which gives me a 3-kilometer range, which is pretty good for an RES. And for the rest, I'm using Class Bravo shield boosters, which will get me where I need to be with power. Now, internally, I'm using a Class Charlie power plant. Obviously can't afford the Alpha yet, since that costs like 160 million, I believe. But the Class Charlie gets me where I need to be. I'm using the Alpha 7 thrusters, of course the A6 frameshift drive, which gives me about a 21 light year jump range. For life support, I'm using the Delta to save myself some weight. Power distributor A for extra speed and firepower. Delta sensors, again, to save on some weight. And I'm using the standard Class Charlie fuel tank, an A7 shield generator, which gives me tons of shields. And I'm using pretty much cargo racks, even though, of course, I'm not really populating them while I'm in the RES. And the fuel scoop is an A5 with an advanced discovery scanner, so I can get some points while I'm traveling around, so I can sell that off, get a little bit of data. So I'm running at 31.7 megawatts out of 30. So of course that's a little high, but we'll cover how you should be changing stuff out in the hub section, so you can see what you should be deactivating while you're in combat. Alright, and I've got a pretty good jump range here, so I am good to go. Alright, so let's get over to our modules here, and you'll see I'm at like 106% out of 100, but that's not a problem, because when we get into combat, we're going to be deactivating some modules here, and we put these in different priority levels. So once we get those in a lower priority level, they'll automatically shut down once we deploy our hard points. For you seasoned commanders, this is a standard operating procedure. So some of you new commanders, take notice so you can kind of overpower your power limit a little bit so you can get some extra oomph. Alright, so you can see I'm putting all my pulse lasers into my primary fire and the multi-cannons into my second group and the kill warrant scanner on my secondary fire. That way I can do some scanning and shooting at the same time. And I can just switch to the next weapon group if I need to use the multi-cannons. And my turrets are going to be in target only, so hopefully they don't get me in as much trouble as it can when you have it fire at will, because sometimes they'll just fire at targets that are marked red even though they haven't been scanned as wanted yet, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, so let's check out the bulletin board real quick, see where I'm standing. We're doing preparing for the president, and it looks like I'm still in the top 5% with just over 17 million in bounties claimed. Not top 5, obviously, since those guys are up in the 40s and 50 millions. But, you know, I'm doing what I can. Alright, so let's get out there and see what kind of bounties we can find. So the plan is to head out for 1 hour and see what we can get into. If we're real lucky, we should be able to get some decent ships out there. You can get like a steady stream of Anacondas and Pythons and Imperial Clippers if you're lucky. So let's hope that's what it turns out to be. Alright, so the Anaconda is kind of a tall ship, so you have to be careful when you're exiting. You pretty much have to get your head all the way at the top, and so it looks like you're to scrape your head and then head on out. Alright, so we're in towns, or 78 Ursi Major, so we're gonna go do our hunting over in Hebo, which has some pretty good RES points, and it actually has a really good view too. So that helps pass the time a little bit, and it's very well lit. I don't like doing my RES hunting in the shadows. The rocks are quite dangerous. I haven't destroyed an anaconda on a rock yet, but I don't want that to happen either, so I like to stay in the light. Praise the sun? Yes, praise the sun. Alright, so let's jump on out.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Alright, we have jumped into Hebo and doing a little fuel scooping, top off the tank, and now it's time to get ourselves over to the RES. Alright, we have got our targets in sight, and we're coming in for approach. I'm going a little fast, I'm going to bleed a little bit of speed right here, so I don't end up damaging my ship when I come into the rings. The Anaconda actually handles pretty well in Super Cruise. It's not super maneuverable like some ships, but it is not bad, especially when compared to the Space Cow, the Type 9. Alright, so it looks like the point we picked up is lit real well, which is good. We got the blue planet in the background, looking good. Alright, I'm still coming in kind of hot here, but I think I'll be okay. Throttle's at 0. It's gonna be close. And we're good. It says we're dropping too close, but I got the safe disengage in time. As you can see, no hull damage, no spinning, so we're good. Alright, so deploy the weapons. As you can see, it's the power limit's exceeded, so it's disabling those modules that we talked about. Ooh, Python right off the bat. He's dangerous. He's going to be an NPC. Yep, he's clean. Alright, let's scan for some more baddies. Oh, someone's coming to us. Thank you, good sir. Who do we got? Who do we got? We got a Viper. His name is Max, and he's a novice. Say hello to Max. Hello, Max. Alright, so he's wanted, and he's a novice, so he doesn't have any shields, so this is going to be some quick work. As you can see, I've got my power evenly distributed, and for the little guys, I can blow them up without losing all power to weapons. So, it's a good mix. Alright. Alright, so that guy turned out to be nothing. So now we're after our next prey. It looks like we got someone coming to us again, another Viper. Which is good that they come to you, I appreciate that. But I'm really looking for some big game. Alright, get the scan in. And another novice, so no shields. This is going to be quick work again. These silly little ships. And some scanning here, see if there's anything worth fighting. Looks like there's some combat going on over here. Got an eagle coming at us. And eagles go squish pretty quick even when they got shields, so we'll just take care of him along the way. Looks like we got a Python, finally some big game. Alright, so these guys are the Hebo brothers, which are a gang, I guess. Okay, we're going to target the power plant. Looks like he's fighting the local system guys. So I'll get my scan in and engage. No problem, he's going down pretty quick. So again, even with even power distribution, we can take down Python no problem. Alright, looks like he's got some friends. A shieldless eagle. This is one brave individual. And he's gonna go splat here pretty quick. I have to make sure I get my scan in first, so I can get some extra credit with the Empire and the Federation. Alright, let's go. Oh, an Anaconda. Nice. Let's hope he's not a local cop. He's competent. Oh, and he's gonna scan me. Okay, so this is good. Alright, he is indeed wanted. I scan in. Power plant. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to split up my power between shields and weapons, even. 3 and 3. This will give me some extra firepower and let me absorb some hits here without losing any rings. And as you can see, Anaconda v Anaconda isn't a problem. He gets popped real good. And it looks like he's got some company. Oh, another Anaconda. Looks like this might be a good roll after all. Competent. Okay. Oh, no shields. Alright, so this is going to be another quick pop. Target the power plant. Close distance. Get my scan in on the way. This is why I like to have a 3-kilometer scan range, so I can get my scan in before we get into engagement zone.
Scan detected.
Oh, he's scanning me as well. So let's get him.
Under attack.
Alright, going up to the power plant as usual. Now I want to get all ships under my belly when we're getting into maneuvers, so the 3 turrets can do their damage while we're doing maneuvers here. And get him in front again to finish him off. Bye-bye.
Target destroyed.
Alright, very good. Ooh, and a clipper.
Scan detected.
Looks like this is going to be a good instance. Alright, what do we got here? Competent. He's got shields. Alright, so we're going to go for the power plant as always. And I'm not going to change my power since I don't need any extra speed. Got my scan in, so time to engage.
Target shields offline.
Shields drop pretty quick because the poor clippers, they just don't have good shields. Which is unfortunate. It's one of the reasons I got rid of my clipper. Alright, there we go. Bye-bye. I really like the debris on the clippers. Oh, another Anaconda. Fantastic. Alright, what do we got? Mostly harmless. No shields again. So we're going to go for the power plant. Get the scan in. And since we're close, don't need to add any speed to the equation. Engage. You can see he's lighting up my shields, but not really much damage to him. Yeah, I didn't go with the belly roll that time because I thought I could keep him in sights. And the power plant's down once again.
Target destroyed.
Alright.
Scan detected.
Okay, so we got another guy scanning us. Just a little sidey, but yeah, every little bit helps towards profits. Looks like a novice, no shields, so he's gonna go down real quick. Poor little sidewinders. And we got a federal dropship. Now these guys actually have some pretty decent armor. So we're going to close in. We see he's wanted, as all federal dropships are wanted for some reason. Alright, aim for the power plant, get the scan in. Alright, and I'm going to change up my power for some extra firepower. Go right for that power plant as usual.
Under attack. Scan detected.
Alright, so this guy didn't have that much armor. Oh, Python, nice. I recently sold my Python so I could afford all the upgrades for my combat Anaconda. I really enjoy the Python. It's a really good combat ship, but it doesn't have great shields. I mean, it's decent shields. You can get it up to 600, 700. But when you can get a Python up to 1400 or even 1500 if you're running all A,
Target shields
Python just doesn't stack up. So that's why I ultimately sold it so I could upgrade my Anaconda into a Killaconda. Alright, so it looks like we got another sidey here. The Hebo brothers. Something tells me that they're going to get upset with me taking out all their gang members. But that's okay. That's what they're there for.
Target
Pop
destroyed.
around a little bit. Let's check out this Cobra. Let's see if we got another target here. No? Okay, so go after this Viper.
Target shields offline.
Master, but no shields. Looks like he's seen a little bit of combat. So let's finish him off. Again, these little ships, the Anaconda just chews
Scan
up.
detected.
Just go through them so
Target shields
quickly.
online.
Novice Eagle, so an Eagle again with no shields. He's scanning me. Alright, Matt, what do you got? You're wanted. Okay. Get the scan in. And pop, 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 pop. Little Eagles. I actually really enjoy the Eagles. Sad blowing them up that quick. That's what they're there for. Alright, so we got another Sidewinder. Gave us the old Scanaroo. So I'm gonna get him. Just finishing the scan real quick. You see how fast the shields drop? The triple large turrets, not turrets, but triple large pulse gimbal, and the rest of the turrets all firing on it. Just, man, they just don't stand a chance. Alright, so we got another Anaconda. And we're doing pretty good. We're passing just the 20-minute mark here. Alright, so what do we got? Expert, so he's going to have good shields. Close in, get the scan. Looks like I might have a little bit of help. There's some cops around. Alright, let's engage. Shield's about to drop. And I'm down almost 25% for power. Alright, so we're going to switch it up for multi-cannons. All the lasers get to recharge a little bit. I was going with all lasers at one point, but the multi-cannons really allow you to charge your lasers back up and get in some good hull damage in the meantime. So I found the multi-cannon is actually better in the long run, even though I like to go full laser so I don't have to deal with reloading, but I'm primarily using the pulse lasers anyways, so usually the multi-cannons last quite a while. Alright, looks like they're starting to gang up on me here. I've got, looks like 4 red contacts, 5 red contacts, so it looks like my jig might be up. So let's take out these dudes attacking me here real quick.
Scan detected.
Cobra, novice, so no shields, so he should go down pretty quick. I'm just keeping my power on shields and weapons so that my shields will last as long as possible. Get that good firepower. He's going down pretty good.
Under attack.
Alright, so who else do we got? Another Cobra.
Target destroyed.
Mostly harmless, no shields. Ooh, but I've lost a ring on my shields. Hold on a second. Anaconda right there. Forget these guys. Okay, equip for the power plant. This guy's a master, so he's got decent shields. Get my scan in while we take down the shields.
Target shields offline.
Looks like we're going to be switching to multi-cannons here. Oh, I messed up. I don't have any multi-cannons left. I have to reload. So here's the lasers again a little bit. Alright, I'm reloaded. I'll very little bit here on this guy. The multi-cannon. Yep, that'll finish him off. Let's get back to this Cobra.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so he's got no shields, another novice. So pop pretty quick. Sad about losing a ring of my shields, but 2 rings is still good. Right. Ooh, a clipper. Now that all the Hebo guys are out of the picture. Export. Cool.
Scan detected.
Of course, Hebo brothers again. I've got to make sure and check on what my allegiance is with the Hebo brothers. See if it's hostile or just unfriendly when I get
Target
back.
shields offline.
So it looks like it's pretty much these guys being my primary fodder. And again, these poor clippers, their shields just don't last. And he's done.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Looks like I'm getting
Target
scammed.
shields online.
Let's see if there's anything better first. Ah, Python. We won't worry about the Viper for now. Oh, this guy's real low. I don't think I'm gonna get in there in time. Boost.
Under attack.
Oh, no boost. Want my power back. Oh, I'm gonna get credited. Yes. Oh, never mind. I didn't
Target
get credit.
destroyed.
That sucks. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to that Viper then, since I lost out on the Python. Alright, this guy is already catching some heat.
Target
His shields are down.
offline.
Cool.
Scan detected.
So he should be quick work. Scan in. Pop, pop, pop. And he's down.
Target shields online. Target shields
Viper that's
offline.
wanted.
Target shields online.
See if there's anything better out there. Cobra. Yep, he's wanted in a wing of 3. So 3 Cobras. oh, what was that? I thought I saw an Anaconda down there.
Target shields
Wait and see. See if his friend's engaging me or not. Well, I'm taking a wait and see approach, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, now they're engaging.
under attack.
Oh, he's got beams. It's not very nice.
Target shields.
So he's master level, but his shields fell pretty quickly.
Target
Cool.
shields
One
online.
left. Another master. Looks like he's got full shields. So who are these guys? Hebo PLC. So these guys are the same ones. Oh. Looks like he might be running. Boosting so I can chase him down. 'Cause obviously they're way faster than me. Uh-oh, he's not leaving. He's not leaving. Full abort. Get my spin on here.
Under attack.
He's down. Looks like I've got another wing engaging me. More Hebo brothers.
Target shields offline.
Trying to make the great escape. No, he's coming back around. Good for him, staying in the fight.
Target destroyed.
Alright, got a
Target
splatter.
shields offline.
He's a master with no shields. He's not gonna stand much of a chance here. Let's see if I can get my scan in before he pops. Just in time. Alright, what else have we got?
Target destroyed.
See if we can find that Anaconda that I thought I saw. No. Alright, here's some fireworks. What do we got here? Python, novice. No shields. Hebo brothers, my favorite guys. Alright, looks like he's not in a wing either. He's just out by himself doing his pirating.
Scan detected. Under attack.
Looks like I'm getting hit by some dudes. But that's okay. So I'm going after that python. Going to be the big game hunter. Alright, scan complete. Engage. Let's see who these punks are. Competent Cobra. He's got full shields. Oh, down to one ring. The jig might be up.
Target shields offline.
He's not putting up too much of a fight here. Alright, you're done. Let's check out your partner.
Target
Another
destroyed.
competent Cobra. Full shields. Looks like I picked up another friend here.
Target
But,
shields
you know,
offline.
the shields on the Anaconda are so strong. You know, I can take all of this combined fire and still stay in the fight. Or like the Python or the Vulture, you know, the shields are going to be down by now. And I don't even need any SCBs, really. Where the Python, I was using AAA SCBs to give me instant shield replenish. Just a novice. Oh, got my scan in. Just in time. Competent sidey, those things don't even matter. Try to get my scan in. No. Scan does not
Target
count.
destroyed.
Master Viper. Oh, yeah, Master. Full shields.
Under attack.
But I've still got my power on weapons and shields, so I'm going to have the firepower to take this down, no problem. Alright, it looks like that's the last of my heat, and I still have a ring of shields, so I think we're going to stick around. Alright, I see some more firing here in the distance. Sensor range to pick it up on my way out. Alright, expert, full shields. And I'm still dealing with my one ring. That's okay, I should be alright. It looks like he's engaged already. So I should be able to jump in here and take him down without... Was that a clipper? So a clipper's also coming in to check me out. So I better take down this Anaconda pretty quick so I can get in with the clippers though.
Target shields
Shields down. So we start to get to work on the power plant. And looks like we have to switch to multi-cannon. Just might finish him off. Almost. Switch back to lasers. Alright, so that is the end of our Anaconda friend. Let's see if we can get back to the Clipper. Here he is. Alright, a novice. Oh, no shields. Poor Clipper. Does he even care that I'm shooting him? Looks like he's just scanning that Type 9. Oh, here he comes. Okay. It's too late for you, my friend. Give him the belly turrets. Looks like the turrets are going to finish him off. Almost. Just need a couple more hits in here. Alright, what do we got? Oh, another Anaconda. This is a good instance indeed. I don't know, the plan is to stay for an hour, but if it keeps up like this, I'm not going to want to leave. doing good with my one ring of shields. Man, this guy is finished. Oh. Almost 200 grand, not bad. I mean, it's not trading money, but... Alright, little sidey. Oh, little sidey. Okay, hang out, let me take you down. Yep. 4 grand. It's not terrible. Alright, so there's some more fire going on out here. Master Adder. Cobra.
Under attack.
Cool. Mostly harmless Cobra. And the Hebo brothers. I love these guys. Alright, scan complete. No problem here. Let's see if we can finish off that adder before anybody else does. So we can add his bounty to the pool. Looks like someone's fighting. I hope I have time for my scans. Yep. Time to engage. So I usually want to engage when I'm under 2 kilometers. I find that out of 2 kilometers I can really only engage like Anacondas and Clippers accurately. The little ships are too tiny. Another sidey.
Under attack.
Oh, he's in trouble. Hit his shields back for a quick second.
Target destroyed.
And an expert Viper. These guys put up a little bit of a fight at least. I really enjoyed my time in the Viper. The Viper was a really good ship.
Scan detected.
And it is pretty tanky for being so small. And I would say it possibly has the best sounding engines in the game. So I sometimes miss my little Viper. Mostly for the engine sound.
Target shields online.
And it looks like I got a wing after me. The Hebo brothers. Scan in. So this guy is really close.
Target shields offline.
Waiting for a second for my scan to get done. Another sidey.
Target destroyed.
Is he making a break for it? Nope, he's coming back around. Good for him. Looks like I boosted anyway. So
Under attack.
jump that rock. Good, we're good. Just fly backwards for a little bit.
Target
Cool.
destroyed.
Alright, looks like we got another Anaconda. This guy's master shields. No worries. Just boost in real quick. Ah, and I've got another ring back on my shields. The regen is pretty long when you're using shield boosters. But the shield boosters are definitely good.
Under attack.
He's starting to focus on me. Looks like he killed somebody else, so that'll be good to add to his bounty.
Target shields offline.
Multis. And the belly turrets. Right, multis again. Push off. Boy, let's have to go back to lasers. Oh man, the multis do give me a nice recharge time. So it's super handy.
Target shields online.
Another Clipper. I always feel bad blowing up the Clippers. Such beautiful ships. I've gotten one quite a while ago, and then ended up selling it because the shields were no good. And then when we had that discount, community discount over at New, I bought another one because it was so cheap. And I kept it in storage for a long time because the plan was going to use it for an exploration ship later on down the line. But I got impatient because I wanted to get my Anaconda combat fitted. So I ended up selling it for I think I only got 50 million for it. But, you know, it helps. And the Imperial Clipper, as much as I love the ship, it's just not great at anything except for maybe pirating. And I am not really into pirating, so Clipper is out for now. I don't know, maybe when I am an old, rich commander, I'll pick up the Clipper again and try out pirating. Just right now, I'm just gonna let the turrets have at them. Pretty much when you're in the Anaconda, you want to keep them right dead in front of your ship. I don't want to say ahead of the water line, obviously, since it's a spaceship, but you want to keep it right dead in front of you so the bottom large laser can hit as well, so you can get the triple large pulse at the same time. Alright, we got another Python ahead of us. Wanted.
Target shields offline.
Oh. The Social Hebrew Revolutionary. I wonder if these guys are a gang or they're like a part of a legitimate government. I hope he's got a good bounty on him. Hopefully it's not just a friendly fire bounty on him. We shall see here in a little bit once my scan gets done. Alright, power to weapons. He's at a really good angle for me. Ooh, looks like he's got friends. Oh, 81,000. Must be you, the legitimate bad guy. Alright, some sights. Oh, looks like they took down my second ring. That's sad.
Target destroyed.
Another
Target
adder.
shields offline.
This guy's only competent. No shields.
Under attack.
So he might be making a run for it. Won't last. The splatters are not well armored. Cool.
Target
Alright, what else we
destroyed.
got? Hebo Brothers, the local gang. Doesn't look like he's gonna win.
Under attack.
They're flying
Target
solo.
shields offline.
It's not good for your health. That wasn't a very good maneuver for you. Just kind of arced in front of me, slowly arcing.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so what do we got? Someone scanning me. Bye-bye.
Target
Alright,
destroyed.
let's take a look around. A Python. I really do like the looks of the Python. It's pretty sexy. But man, it puts up such a profile when it shows the belly and the top. You can hit it from pretty far out. A novice. No shields for you. Hot. Slamming into the rocks here. No problem with this guy. And I'm getting my second ring back. Woohoo!
Target
Let's see if
destroyed.
he has any friends out here. A clipper. Alright. Shoot between the rocks here. Get into scanning range. Hebo Brothers. I wonder if they're like a pro-Imperial gang. It seems like they got a lot of clippers.
Under attack. Target shield.
Switch to multis. Nope. Haha. Let's watch those fragments. Oh, pieces
Target
everywhere.
destroyed.
Alright, let's see who else is out here. Alright. Come on, boost. Boost, boost. Boost, boost, boost. Come on, boost. There we go. The Hebo Brothers again. God, it looks like he's about to lose his shields.
Target shields offline.
Yep. Get my scan in. We got plenty of time. A little too hot here. Give him the belly.
Under attack.
Let the turrets get at him a little bit. There. This guy's pretty annoying. I don't think he's trying to run, but he's outrunning me. Boost after him. Come on, go.
Under attack. Target shields online.
I guess he's running. I'll never catch a clipper, so I guess I'll go after these guys that are trying to chase me down. A mostly harmless sidewinder. And a wing of 3.
Scan detected. Under attack.
There we go.
Target
Oh, he's
destroyed.
too close. Stand a chance. Alright, where's your last amigo?
Target destroyed.
What he's up to? He's away from his friends so far. Ooh, oh shit.
Scan
Going
detected.
after that.
Target shields offline.
Don't worry, buddy, I got you.
Target destroyed.
Another side running here. Competent. His shield just evaporated.
Scan
Little
detected.
dude. No, couldn't get my scan in.
Target destroyed. Target
Alright.
shields offline.
Looks like we got
Target
another
shields
python on the
offline.
board. Master. Hold on, is that who the Hebo Brothers were fighting? Yeah, the Pro Alliance Party. This must be a friendly fire guy. But you're wanted, so you're going down.
Under attack.
Oh wow, 175,000
Target
bounty on him.
Target shields
That was no
online.
friendly fire. And another Anaconda. So this guy is in a wing of 1. So I guess his wingmate got blown up.
Scan detected.
No shields, 'cause he's a novice. He will not last long.
Under attack.
Looks like I'm just starting to get my second ring back.
Target destroyed. Target
That's
shields
nice.
online. Target shields offline.
Focus his power plant here. It looks like his hull's gonna go down before the power plant.
Target shields online. Target shields online.
Alright,
Target shields
so
offline.
looks like we got an adder out here. He's almost dead already. I don't know if we're gonna get to him to get the scan here before somebody else does. Oh, we do. Fantastic. That's an easy 20 grand. Alright. Got a Cobra here. Oh, he's telling me I need to prepare for death.
Under attack.
Or maybe he was talking to himself, I don't know. This dude's name is Pitch? Fitch? Going to 3.
Target shields offline.
Ooh, I've regenerated my second line of shields. So that's nice.
Target destroyed. Target
I can
shields
get to this guy before he pops. Very much money though. Ooh, Python. James Paul, you are in my sentence. Your shields are almost gone.
Target shields offline.
It's going down pretty quick. Yeah, in the RES, these guys are never up armored. They blow up pretty quick. Combat zones are entirely different. They're all up armored.
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
Got someone scanning me. But I see some fire out there. Might be something interesting. Ah, society. That's okay. I don't discriminate. I go after the little guys too. If I can get to them in time anyways. We'll just take the chance to take out a Hebo brothers.
Target destroyed.
So his friend is also a sidewinder. His friend? Yeah, he's still in wings, so he still has a buddy out there somewhere. Oh, that Viper doesn't want any of them either. Must be local security. Where's his buddy?
Target destroyed.
Must be his buddy died. Let's check out this eagle. It's an interesting name. Yep, wanted.
Scan
He's going to
detected.
scan me. Very nice.
Target shields offline.
Pretty much just announcing, hey, I'm a pirate.
Target destroyed. Target shields off.
Alright, so it looks like we got another clipper. An expert clipper. multis. Finish them all. Yeah, we will. Not bad. I guess it's the same as the Clipper. So I guess they're supposed to be equal ranks. Ensign and Baron. Expert Sighty with no shields. Looks like he's already taken some combat damage. Finish him up. Who's this?
Target shields online. Scan detected.
Oh, it's him. You scan me, I scan you. We'll scan each other, and you're a novice. Wah wah.
Under attack.
Yeah, that's not a very turrets. Finish him off quick.
Under
There's
attack.
another wing after us. Whoop. Belly turrets. Oh, belly turrets gonna finish him? Nice. Belly turrets for the win.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so we got a competent eagle.
Scan detected.
Looks like in a wing of 2. Trying to give me the hassle.
Target shields offline.
Finish my scan. Finish him. Go. Who's your friend?
Target
Competent
destroyed.
adder.
Target shields offline.
No shields and almost no hull. Gonna get the scan on him. I might as well get credit for the kill.
Target destroyed.
Who else do we got? Novice. Racer. It's pretty fast. 5% clicks out. There's gotta be somebody good right around here. There's some fire.
Target shields
Looks like
offline.
he's coming towards me, so he seems like a good target. Boost, please. There we go. Alright, get our scan in. Yeah, Evo Brothers, wing it 2. So the cops are after them. Real out around the round. Alright, so who's your buddy?
Target destroyed.
Oh. It's not your buddy. I will take the Clipper. Competent with shields. Let's drop some shields here. So I'm gauging at 2 kilometers with this guy because the Clippers are so big you can get away with that.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Give him belly. This guy's not the last. Ooh, man, I'm getting my 3rd brain back. I don't know if I want to leave. This is such a good
Target
RES.
destroyed. Under attack.
Alright, we got Cobra. Ah, what? Ah. Alright, so classic mistake. He was red and I started attack before the scan finished. Now I'm wanted. We're at least gonna finish this guy before we go.
Scan detected.
Alright, let's get out of here. Man, that sucks. It was such a good RES. But we're right at the 1 hour mark,
Under attack.
so it looks like the experiment is a success anyways. Alright, so how much did I get out of these guys? Oh, almost 3 million. That's not bad. That'll do.
Frameshift drive
Alright, so let's
charging.
get out of here. These guys can't hurt me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bye bye, RES. Okay, so we're just gonna go to the local station, pay off this bounty, so we're not wanted anymore. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty RES. To get in a glamour shot here before we leave. Yes. Alright, let's turn around so we can say goodbye to the planet. Goodbye, RES. You are awesome. That was some really good killing. Alright. We're getting in close here. So this is like a habitable planet. It's beautiful, and it's got rings, which is pretty interesting. Okay, save stage. Oops, came out a little cockeyed here. Request permission to dock.
Docking request granted.
Pad 10. Bringing her in nice and slow. I'm hoping I don't get a scan on my way in. That would suck, but I am a respected ally here, so hopefully they're just gonna let me go without a scan. And now it's too late anyways. I'm gonna be in before they get their scan done. Just clear the bridge. This is actually a pretty good landing spot towards the back. And I usually kind of land like an airplane. I don't come in like they do on top and then bring myself in. I do it airplane style. Alright.
Docking successful.
Alright, so this was a modestly outfitted Anaconda for an RES. And I think it did really good. I think there is an argument for using Anacondas for RESs, because as you can see, you could take out things real quickly. Oh, this looks a little bugged. Sometimes this happens. Oh well. We got almost 3 million to turn in, and we'll make sure to do that over at the appropriate station. But yeah, I really like the Anaconda for combat, and so did really well going from the Trade-Aconda to what I call the Kill-Aconda. And as soon as I can afford a Class A, I'll be upgrading so I can use this thing effectively in combat zones with SCBs. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and Commanders, I'll see you in the black. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to get the latest and greatest of all my videos. Also, please feel free to check out my other videos that you can reach by clicking at the top of the page.